We're into round 4, heat number 4. It's a non-elimination heat led by the greatest of all time, Kelly Slater. 11 world titles, 55 championship tour wins, 6 of those coming here on the Gold Coast, as he is the headliner every time he shows up to compete. Gabriel Medina won his world title, and he was asking about Kelly's record. How old was he when he won? How many events did he win? Because Medina has the goal of breaking all records coming his way. They're also joined by Coffin, who's already up and swinging on the open face. A couple of classic layback carves for the Californian. And he'll just keep on pacing his way through the inside corner. Connor getting a lot of speed and a better section to work with, and he drills it. The solid finish that he waited for.
He's looking solid.
Let's see what he did on his first section putts.
Belted it. That's what he did. Look at that beautiful snap right there from Connor. Another beautiful gouging maneuver, just mixing it up, showing some variety, which is really important. Judges want to see that. And if you're gonna show the same move twice, it's got to be dynamic. Connor mixing it up, bringing it through the inside, sticking with it. Now it starts to build up through the inside section. And what does he do? Throws the tile out, comes down nice and clean. Great way to start for Connor Coffin.
Board's looking solid for Connor Coffin, as he's now going to check out the start of Medina up and down. Remember, Gabriel Medina just came off a super heat where he knocked out one of his good friends, Ian Govea, from the draw. A 19-point total, the highest combined total of the event. With that little bandage on his knee, he came in looking like he was in a lot of pain yesterday, but didn't showcase in his performance earlier. The waves were obviously a lot better, a lot cleaner, more groomed.
Yeah, Kelly's looking for something special. I mean, he knows exactly what he wants. He wants one of those second, third waves in the set. Here he goes.
This is the one that Kelly was waiting for. First turn solid, getting a lot of speed. High line arc for the 11-time world champ. Quick decision to rip it back into the pocket. Little slice off the top. Meanwhile, Medina getting started behind him. Front side float for Kelly. Jams it on the inside corner. Hacking away is Gabriel Medina. Layback hack to finish for Slater. And now Connor out the back. Nice clean surfing for Medina through those backside transitions. Connor with a little racetrack. Big wind-up, layback, below tail, and he can't hang on.
Wow, how was that? 3 waves in concession. Judges really got their work cut out for them when this kind of scenario happens, and that's why we've got 5 or 6 different camera angles so they can go back and check and make sure they didn't miss anything.
But he's already ready to get back out there. Let's see what he did on his first wave.
Yeah, nice little wave here for Kelly. And you watch where he places his turns, right in these little sections, these little pockets that sort of produce themselves right there again. Just that beautiful wrapping turn. Waits for that little section, bang, right there. Another little section pops up. So Kelly just reacting to what the wave's letting him do. Just a searing maneuver right there from Slater. And again up and over the top. And there's little sections just producing nice little copings for him just to unload some good turns. That's going to be a solid score for Kelly. And then Medina right behind him on his backhand. Let's see how that knee holds up in these kind of conditions. Just waiting for something to happen right now. Medina just biding his time. Now it starts to stand up. He connects with the lip right there. And again, just some variety. That's the speed he had over that flat section. And again, just hooking back into the power source. And again, just unloading another solid turn. So Medina on a good wave of his own. Kicks out of that, and right behind him, Connor, unfortunately, blowing the tail out a little bit too hard. Maybe got a bit too excited. Nice turn to kick things off. Got a little hung up. So now that's going to put him behind the section. Up and over the top. Another little kind of glitch right there from Connor. So now he knows he needs something special here just to build this one into a good score. Comes around the section and then just hooks into this turn. Blowing the tail out and unfortunately not completing that ride.
What a big exchange for round 4, heat number 4. And getting zoomed in on Kelly's last replay, you can see how much flow he's getting out of that surfboard that he calls the Gamma model. He's just driving through sections, a lot of variety, and he had a huge committed finishing move. Priority with Kelly. He's going to get started. Slater first, top turn wrap. jams it real quick to slam on the brakes. Now he's flying once again, reaching for the roundhouse. Little fading setup turn, and the whitewater takes him down. Numbers coming in the system for Kelly's start, and also Gabriel Medina. So the judges playing catch up here in round 4, heat number 4 pots.
Yeah, you know, I don't think Kelly wanted that wave, Joe, but Medina had a close eye on it, and Kelly just went, you know what, I can't afford to let this kid go. Both guys letting that first wave of the set go, which is no surprise to me. You're looking for the second or third one. The first one literally does clean the lineup up a little bit. Scores dropping now, though. Have a look at that first wave from Kelly.
Kelly locks in a 7.17, which has been pretty challenging to earn in these conditions. So that's a solid number compared to Connor's 6.67, the high 2 scores of the matchup so far. Now joining that same conversation, Medina in the mix with a 6.93. So now the battle for the backup scores, which will be interesting to see how it plays out for a spot in the quarterfinals. Last of Connor Coffin of 4.5, so he's back in the lead. Sometimes you just fuel the fire to go all the way.
Yeah, and you know, this place called Snapper Rocks, I mean, it's the surf crowd love Geordie anyway. I mean, you know, they appreciate good surfing, and you know, if you're a good human, well, they'll back you. That's the beauty of surfing in Australia. I mean, we're not partial just to Australians. It's, you know, we show support for anyone that's out there ripping and doing the right thing.
You know, I want to know a little bit about the body right now. I see there's a lot of tape on the back. What do you have going on there?
In my last round, I went over a wave and I wasn't really concentrating on it, and I think landed on my bum and kind of compressed my back a little bit instead of kind of using my legs, and I was like, oh, it kind of hurt a little bit, and came in and got some work done, got some tape on it, and it's feeling okay. A rest this afternoon will be perfect for it for tomorrow, so yeah, stoked on that.
Well, there you go. Yeah, you earned your rest. You're on to the quarterfinals. Congratulations, Conor O'Leary.
Cheers, Kaipo.
Thank you very much, Kaipo.
Thanks.
Conor O'Leary doing the best job with an injury to skip around, to take a break from really working his body too much. He's already into the quarterfinals. As a rookie, that's massive in the season opener when we're trying to break down each and every rookie performer. Everyone had a favorite in the mix, and Conor, the last one standing, earning a spot on finals day, and he came fairly close to taking out the event.
Yeah, he did. Went on, but just losing the Mick. Took down Kelly along the way too, by the way.
Now Medina surfing for the lead here. Carved a vertical off the top, just needs a 4.92. Hits it cleanly off the lip. Amazing amount of flow through the down parts of the wave. And he'll step off. Conor had dropped to second after Kelly's second score came in at a 4.67. So interesting how the formula can change from a morning to an afternoon or just a wind shift. Kelly's seeing everything in his career. Now to his 20th start here on the Gold Coast, surfing through criteria changes from top 3 to top 2 waves scored. Surfing in finals of the past, beating some of the original Brazilian pioneers. He had a final out here with Pedersen Rosa.
There you go. These guys are raising money for awareness, and also, so you know, just the vibe here on the Gold Coast and everything that you got going on. Are you expecting a huge crowd this afternoon?
I hope so. I mean, like, this crowd here is bigger than probably any crowd we've ever had ourselves. I didn't realize that surfing was such an amazing thing, but yeah, I don't know. Like, if people turn up, that'd be great. If the weather holds off, it's going to be a really fun time. Like, we're gonna party and have fun.
The Rubens took top honors back in 2015. As we get into this one, Medina rode this one just a moment ago to try to strengthen his lead.
Yeah, beautiful opening maneuver right there from Gabriel Medina. Starting to loosen up, isn't he? He's starting to find those little gems and just rattling off some crazy turns. So Medina starting to fire up. That knee's probably nice and warmed up by now. He knows exactly how hard he can push and you know how much he can bend it before it starts to hurt. So you can see there, fist pump from Gabriel Medina, running on adrenaline. Right behind him, Kelly Slater needs to fire up, looking for a 5.33, maybe more after that last wave from Gabriel Medina. Slater, board's looking great, looking sharp, looking excited about the 2017 tour, but he's got his work cut out. Medina's starting to fire up. Connor Coffin had the lead, and is now searching for a 5.84. So we're starting to see this heat really starting to warm up.
So a big part of the matchup. Remember, a quarterfinal spot on the line. Heavyweight round 4 with all the world titles in this one. Let's see what Kelly did here.
Yeah, a little air reverse, awkward landing there from Kelly.
It was the smallest decision where he didn't get the score. If Connor would have won that heat against Kelly at Pipe, he would have taken the Rookie of the Year honor over Kaiwi Belly. We see Kelly now on an important wave, and he'll just go straight down. Still going to be chasing a 5.33.
Well, there you go, guys. We're going to be checking in at 1:30 for the call and keeping the ocean conditions monitored.
Thank you very much, Kaipo. Great job for Commissioner Kieran Perot. As we come down the line with Connor Coffin looking for a 5.84. Going for a big fin throw reverse, but he can't hang on. He's gone for broke a couple times on some big moves. Now back to Medina, our heat leader, looking for a burst straight into the quarterfinals. Nice easy tempo through the back part of this inside corner. Board has so much glide, and he's going to throw away his finish with 1:15 to go. So big news, Potts. It's almost about 12 o'clock in the afternoon, so 1:30, about an hour and a half wait to see if we'll progress with the event today. 8s and 9s when the conditions were firing. Let's see this version of excellent surfing in these conditions, Potts.
Yeah, well, you know what? You heard Richie Porter talk about the fact that when the conditions change, they readjust the scale. Medina firing on all cylinders, a sore knee and all, just looking sharp, looking smooth, making no mistakes. That board looks really good under his feet, showing some variety. You know, I think backhand surfers have just had their way this morning. Owen taking down Mick Fanning this morning. Conor O'Leary still in the mix, and Medina, I think that was the 5.53 because the 8.83 probably a better wave than that.
So that score of 5.53 didn't factor in.